Okay. I don't know. He started jogging. Things get wild if they start jogging too soon. So, this is our new solo Ironman playthrough. The Warpig. Warley Piggerton. For Kenshi, I suppose he's not that weird. But he's got a smushed face, an unusually large torso, and extremely tiny feet. So, poor Warley has not had an enjoyable upbringing on the relatively ruthless continent of Kenshi. And he's mad about that. So, I think for the goal of this playthrough, we're gonna aim to really just be an awful person. Or redemption arc. And we've always got our backup solo Ironman character, Carno, the Holy Nation guy. In the inevitable event that Warpig dies. I plan on playing this guy pretty fast and loose. So it could be a long, fun stream, or it could be a very, or rather playthrough, or a very short playthrough. You know what? I don't actually mind keeping a hacksaw on hand. They can be, oh boy, pretty useful. Fabric sell for a bit. Wheat straw sometimes sells for a bit. Ooh. No. Small Emperor statue sells for a bit. A grind machine? A grinder. 900. I actually haven't seen one of those in a long time. A place you find them a lot is in the libraries, and I feel like the Ashlands. You find a lot of grinders. Catlan's master plan was to equip his army with grinders. And the longest extension cords he could find. So, welcome back to another Kenshi solo Ironman adventure, all in preparation for Kenshi 2. If you've seen my guide, you'll notice the format here. You'll be familiar with what I'm doing. So I always wish, sometimes you can get so lucky and you can find a splint kit in here, and I always kind of cross my fingers for it. But we've already got 4,000 cats, which is an insane stroke of luck this early on. And we may have another opportunity here. Wow, that guy's a badass for being a Holy Nation outlaw. Two grogs and a grind machine is lucky for that shack. It is. It is. That was a pretty insane grab early on. I'm getting BK. I'm getting raised by river raptors and lives in a cave vibes. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was going for, especially with the tiny feet. Okay. So, if we get captured by slavers, that's not actually terrible. If they just kind of decide that they want to capture us, I mean, there's worse ways in Kenshi to go. I want to try and pick up somebody here, though. If I can grab somebody, get some strength training in, hopefully get a kind of a free backpack in the form of a person, that would be great. And it's a hungry bandit. Oh, that means there's a hungry bandit leader here somewhere. Things are looking up. What does that even look like? His torso is so weird, eh? It kind of looks like a Jawa. What do they say? Hootity. Okay. What we want here is the hungry bandit leader because we want his sandals. That's how low we are. Okay, we're out here looking for sandals. Oh, stop it! One of these, one of these things is filled with stuff. These bags also sell for a ton. Okay. Game plan. Bull doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Pick up. You come with me. You go in there. Actually, we're gonna kill this guy. This is great. Now let's hope we can get out of here alive. Idiot, what do you think you're doing? Oh wait, who's winning here? This could be bad. Come on, get that Garu. Shake that Garu. Who do we have up here? Hungry bandit, they're not dead. I always entertain the idea of making my guy into a martial artist, but it never works out. Maybe that bull has the goods. Going for it. Going for it. No! Get away from that back bull! This guy's gonna kick the shit out of me. Okay, hold on. Where's There's absolutely no... No, what have I done? What have I done? There's no way we make it out of here, by the way. 0% chance with all this stuff. Okay. I really want to get to that Garu right there. I just can't tell who's attacking who right now. I really thought the slavers were attacking the nomads, but it really appears, okay, that the nomads were just under attack by hungry bandits. Which is not great. Okay, hold on. Is this where we need to go? This is kind of the direction we... Let's go! I'm sneaking. I'm okay. We'll be okay. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Two toughness. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait a sec. You don't see anything, bro. Don't worry, Warley's used to this. This is what he calls the ostrich crawl. If you're familiar with the leopard crawl, it's like that, except for cowards. How am I gonna get this stuff now? He broke my leg. Alright. Plan B. Take what we can that sells for a lot. Leather. I mean, you can't, honestly, as far as resources in Kenshi go, you can't beat leather. Forget this saw. We'll just hope, fingers crossed, for the lockpicking. We have some first aid. We're not dead, just a little crippled. And, upside, we still have the leg. Downside, I actually crawled the wrong direction. Hope for the best. Plan for the worst. Even at 5 times speed, this is going to be rough. Oh, there you are. Was wondering if you're still streaming. Good evening, fellow Kenshi lovers. We don't use the S word in chat, okay? We don't talk about them. We don't talk about the game enders. If you're wondering what's going on here, Warley Piggerton is embracing his nickname, the Warpig, and rooting around for truffles. It's gonna be a long crawl, okay? Even on 5 times speed, I'm hesitant here. I could put it up to 20 times or something, but that's crazy. I mean, much to my chagrin, and I'm sure some people hanging out, a couple playthroughs have ended because I've just been in a hurry. Oh, that leg does not look great. Oh, we can run now. Okay, all right. This is peak greed, but we're going back for it. This is not great. They got them all, though. I think we're good here. Why? Why does this happen? Don't eat me. Don't eat me. War truffles. Instead of the berserker mushrooms like Vikings, he's fueled by war truffles. All right, let's go get rich. And, I mean, day 2, toughness 2, that tracks. If we can go 1 toughness a day, we'll be pretty all right. As usual, guys, if you're hanging out, we're just getting started here, so let me know how the volume is, my voice compared to the music. Can you hear the game? Are you considering, I don't know, muting it because all you can hear is flies like me? Things like that. Answers to the hard questions. Oh, this is actually a good spot. We can go in here. Yeah, wow, they all cleared out as soon as the Warpig walked in. That right there is the kind of social ostracization we're talking about. We're just gonna part ways with these things. We don't need them, but we do need the money and food. I hadn't considered food. Let's grab some food. This meat, I don't really care about it actually. I grabbed it in case we got into a gnarly situation. But I'm not too concerned about that now. These crossbows. I like training crossbows on almost every single solo Ironman, only because if you can get your hands on an Eagle's Cross and you have, I don't know, we'll call it 65 crossbows, you can pretty much get a free like 100 plus damage shot off at anybody. Okay, I mean, that really couldn't have gone any better. I didn't check. Do they have a splint kit here? One more first aid. We'll sell this and top up on this just to keep... Or buy it right back. And these beds are free. They are, in fact, free. Let's go get healed up. I'm on. I almost put the back bowl in the bed. Like, it's either a yoga pose or it's like a stress position. My man's doing dead bug. In this case, it's dead pig. Reverse truffle search. All right. Kind of as I was saying at the beginning, if you've seen the guide, you'll notice the pattern here. This was a bit unique. Heading north of the hub. Honestly, cards on the table. It was a misclick that just so happened to work out. Our next destination is going to be Squinn. That's to get our dual backpack set up. Hopefully, we can afford both by then. Grab the appropriate amount of first aids, splint kits, etc. And we're going to aim for the ruins northeast southwest of Squinn immediately after that. And if we're feeling particularly rambunctious, we'll head to Vane and try and steal some beak thing eggs. Really depends. Our sneak got, fortunately, extremely high in that last little bit there. It's at 43 already, which is insane. So, he must have chronic back pain sleeping like I sleep like that. That explains so much. I didn't know there was a doctor in the chat, but I appreciate it. Oh, battle. Who's fighting who here? Slave traders are fighting Garu. This could be an opportunity. Okay, let's go. He's the Warpig. He hears it and he's out there. Okay, do we have any decent weapons on these guys? Clubs, that makes a lot of sense. Still, if I could get my hands on something, it would give us... I love just chasing them through the desert. Oh, they're dust bandits. I was wondering... Oh, no, dust bandits and... slave mongers are fighting them. That's super interesting. Everybody's out here right now. I don't know what's going on, but it's amazing. We're gonna see how that looks. This will be sweet. Yep. Hungry bandit, slave monger, and we really want those sandals. Sometimes you can find slave mongers, right, that have weapons that weren't theirs initially. That's also sweet. We can find the dust boss. Come here, dust bandit. That's worth some money. Give me a hand, would you? Get rid of that. Dust bandit, dust bandit. I'll find him. We'll find him. If nothing else, the Warpig is tenacious. And if we can find better gear as we go here, that would be sweet. Actually, we'll keep that. That's worth 356, I think. Take it easy, Clay. Thanks for hanging out. Anybody sees him, shout. Hungry bandit, hungry bandit. You'll be the only dude with flip-flops. Somebody's paying attention. That looks like a sweet sword. Please be a dust. Dust. Okay, give me a break. Of course, the dust boss is a hiver with no flip flops, man. Ah, yeah. We're gonna go get involved in that. Oof, oof. Relax. You better step it up, escaped servant. Because if I'm left fighting this guy alone, I'll be pissed. Yes! Ugh! Don't do that again, sir. Hadouken! We gotta get around. No! Gotta get around behind. Ugh. We're dead. Okay. Big hope here would have been slavers. Oh yeah, alt button 100% shows items. Game over. We're dead. We're just gonna restart them. Sure you don't want to enslave me, friend? Nothing, eh? Yeah. Hitting left alt does show all the items that are on the ground, right? Over here, team. Come on over, nomads. You can see me, right? I'm right here. I definitely didn't steal your sheep earlier. Dang it. Little arm rolling by to... you know what? I deserve that. I deserve that. Day 1, location, border zone. That's it. That's the start of it. Here we go again. So, hey, if you're new to the stream or catching the video later and you're wondering what's going on, because it's an Ironman playthrough, that means if I die, we're just going to restart the game. A lot of people hanging out are very familiar with that. Sometimes I'll swap the character if we've been into one for what I think is too long. Sometimes that's immediately. But I kind of like how silly this character looks, and I like how that last one was going. Grinder, cactus rum, and a grog. So far, so good with the unusual luck. I wish you could just eat that, right? I know it's a cactus, and if you've ever been to a desert, cacti suck. But, I mean, they're sweet, but they suck. Come to think of it, most things in deserts suck. I think Kenshi would be just an awful place to live. I really feel like this is just going to be another great opportunity. There they are. Wooden sandals. Did he just say cut them down? He's not talking to me, is he? Where's the guy they just chopped up? Right here. Did he have a... What is that? And that? Best game ever. This is the best game ever. Already, we have a fog mask? Okay, look, I know this is terrible quality, but hear me out. If we right now we have dust and gas resistance at 100 covered. And great cut resistance efficiency. I don't know. Everything about this find, awesome. And the rags, whatever, they're a cool color. Okay, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Can I not click on that guy? Head to Squinn. See, this is what I did last time and ended up not heading to Squinn somehow. So I guess map navigation can be a little questionable sometimes. You just shoot a crossbow at me? They should not be able to actually find me. There's a dust storm and everything. Is there a dust storm? Let's check. Yeah, absolutely there's a dust storm. I always thought dust storms gave oh, this is gonna be sweet. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, no, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. We're so close. Get him, Garu. Then get him, Shaq. Hello, welcome. I just had a small heart attack. I thought that guard was swinging at me. I had no idea what was going on. Okay, one down. Another thing we can hope for here is that these guys are going to give us an opportunity by getting bounties. We're going to bring him. Is there a pack animal back here? I'm bleeding inside my arm. A topper? We can sell that. I don't care if it's rusty. What's that going for? 226. Not bad. All right, the Warpig. Okay. Beyond following the first 3 very simple steps of my solo Ironman guide, his goals are pretty well combat oriented. I intend for this to be a much more dangerous and hopefully more action filled kind of solo Ironman than usual. I've gotten into an interesting habit lately where I've been playing fairly conservatively compared to normal, really. And I look back on some of my favorite streams, and one of them was definitely the SumoCon stream. And in that stream, if you caught it or if you've gone back and seen it, it's pretty notable. Some of the silly decisions I made, but I made them based on what I thought the character would do. And while that's not, maybe the greatest idea, it led to some of the most, and I hate to use this word, but like organic fun I've had in Kenshi. What an insane brawl. So if I can find a chest piece that is, looks like we're fighting with a heavy polearm. Get out of here. Longsword, we'll take that. Oh, hard protector. Free polearm training. I'll take it. So a lot of the times, I don't know why they didn't actually heal us last time, but a lot of the times nomads will heal you. So this is, what class is this? Rusted junk versus refitted blade. We'll stick with the heavy polearm for a while. And now I'm just looking around, see what we've got on some of these guys. We do need food, but I think we have enough money. We have 3,000 cats, so I think we have enough money to go buy food in a few. I kind of wish I'd managed to snake some Garu bags or something. So then I'd be able to pick up one of these Garu on the ground, slap some bags on it, and use it as a giant backpack. I wonder who's leading the nomads. We should be able to buy... Maybe they're busy. Ah, whatever. They're going to turn back into a caravan after they... keep giving these guys the good news after they're done, and then we'll have an opportunity, I think, to... That's boss. Like, I should be able to turn him in, right? He doesn't have a bounty on him, though, so probably not. The Dust King, however... Zoltan. First time here, I'll be lurking. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, by the way, I try and just remind everybody at least once a stream, if my green screen vanishes and you manage to see the rest of my mansion and estate through the 32-foot tall glass windows, I apologize. It's because my dog tore it down. $3,500. I was kind of hoping we'd come away with a little bit more than that, but and we could. I could sell this. I could sell this pole arm, but I'm kind of growing attached to it. It's bigger than the character. What is the drink tonight? I tell you what, I'm gonna give you 3 guesses. I want you to think of the most processed and tasteless light beer you can imagine. I'm kidding, you only get 1 guess. There's too many of you. Did he just close? It is 11 o'clock. I wonder if he closed at 11. What do you think? Yeah, oh yeah, it's closed for sure. We were 1 misclick away from getting beaten to death by the guards. Used up your guess. Garu. Grog. Nailed it. And if you're old enough to have played the original Monkey Island, you'll also know that grog can be used to melt the bars on your prison cell. Get out of here. Prove your worth. If you are to set foot in my kingdom, flat skin. First of all, my friend, the only part of us that's flat is my nose, and you can't see that. I'm gonna go to bed now, and you can continue talking shit. Alright, let's heal up this left arm. Fix the hoof, if you will. Then we've got a backpack to buy. Alright, what's the plan? The plan is backpack, ruins. I could be lame and we could go backpack, ruins, dust bandit, or not dust bandits, backpack, ruins, exiles? Exiles might not be terrible. The Warpig might want to prove himself against the kind of renegade tribe of Shek that he's heard about since he got to Squinn. I also might have to buy a goat. I've never purchased a goat before, but they can be deadly. Look at those stats. They're one hit away from losing 6 body parts at one time. Maybe we won't buy a goat. Angaru's kind of a camel pig. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Just dust bandits, eh? We already have the flip-flops, the longsword cells. Actually, we should get some spare flops. Let's get some spare flops in case ours go MIA. That happens. A flat skin is only good for running. Leave them. I am going to show you guys the laziest way to train strength. Okay, hear me out. Put it on 5 times speed or 20 times speed, whatever you have. Tilt your camera so you can see all of Squinn while the game's paused. Hold shift. And just get into a great rhythm of clicking back and forth while holding down shift, okay? And because you're carrying somebody, you're going to get more strength gains. And now I said we weren't really going to cheese this game, and we're not. We're not going to steal from robot shops, although we should. And I am going to rob the scrap house because I die a lot more than you'd think while doing that. But we're not going to do anything lame. We're not going to stutter step. We're not going to steal from people who aren't going to do anything about it. And we're not going to deliberately strength train necessarily. But I think we are, because Warley Piggerton has always been ostracized for being weak and little. Right? So here we are. He's not sleeping. He's feeling better already. Okay. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. I really thought he wasn't going to walk back to my other clicks. I thought I just lied to everybody. Would have been typical. It's really not going as fast as I thought it was going to go, but the pause, right? He stays there for a long time, considering it's on 5 times speed. There we go. That's all we were waiting for anyways, was the shop to open. Welcome, friend. I'm not your buddy, guy. 3,000. This will wipe us out, but we need to do it. And we also need an advanced splint kit. I don't know why I torture myself by playing Tetris with my inventory when I'm just gonna click auto arrange at some point in the near future. Okay, let's head to this plateau and hope we don't die. Actually, we've got a huge backpack on, so let's pick this dude up too. Come on. So now we should be getting maximal strength gain, we'll call it. And if I was being cheap right now, not cheap, but smart about making money, what I would have done was I would have engaged all those hungry bandits inside the town and let the guards deal with them, and then sold every single piece of gear. And I've done that before. I've played out, what do they call that? A murder hobo? Murder hobo? Great series of books if you haven't listened to it or read them. Somebody wants to talk to me. Here, check out my gear. I mean, it's not top tier writing. Okay, it's top tier comedic fantasy. They're either gonna attack me. Okay, I think we're okay. There might be a dust storm. I think there's a dust storm since it looks like we're on Tatooine right now. Might as well use sneak as well. It's going to be a flat 0, but I can't run more quickly due to the weight than I would be able to sneak. So if we're on fast forwards anyways, I don't think so anyways. Let's check. Let's expand this. So run speed right now is 5 miles per hour. And that's with sneak. And if it goes up by 2 miles per hour, which to me is insane. Can you imagine somebody inevitably in this game, like, because your speed gets up pretty high. Can you imagine running 32 miles per hour? I don't think it's possible. Like, these people are superhuman. I know that Kenshi's whole shtick is that you're just a normal dude, but ugh. Garu says, I noticed the higher speeds on Kenshi confuses the AI when switching to new jobs or goals. It makes them stand for a long time thinking about what to do next. Yeah, especially if you go up to 20 and stuff like that. I've tried it. It absolutely breaks any possibility of training in Rebirth, for instance. When I play my personal solo games, I like to start my characters out with a little bit of hardship. I like the Rebirth start a lot. I like the Rebirth start a lot because you can basically set your character on autopilot, carrying shackles after a point, and you'll train his strength up to 99. But if you put it on 5 times, 10 times, anything, I think anything past the base game 3 times speed, you're going to end up, either getting just locked in a cage permanently or carried around by a guard permanently or hacked to death and left on the ground. Nah, man, they got hacked to death. I think that's from the movie Vampire in Brooklyn. Rusty chain shirt. We're going to slow it down. We're going to slow it down now that we're here. We're looting, grabbing fragment axes, planks. We're going to put this guy... we're not going to put this guy down. We're not going to put this guy down. Every advantage we can get. And we are going to speed up just a little bit. 2 time, because we're going to start walking very slowly soon. Okay, so there's some insanity. I have read and heard that in this set of ruins, there is a, I don't know, itty bitty, a quantum chance. Is quantum the right word? Is quantum the smallest state of something? There is a very small chance that you can find the exile plank here. I've read it. I've never actually seen anybody post picture proof or video proof of it, but anybody hanging out or catching this video later, if you know that's true, I would love to see some proof, because I don't think you can. I don't think it ever spawns here, considering that I literally wrote a guide that takes a character here at the beginning of almost every game. I think I would know. So right now we're just running around. So this is why, if anybody's curious, This is why I grab the large bag. The large bag is terrible for fighting. It's terrible for anything, right? If you have it on and get caught unaware, you're fighting at a severe disadvantage. But it's one of the few backpacks you can buy early on that you can generally afford after just looting that small house. That's going to be able to accommodate the fragment axe and the planks that you're going to find at this set of ruins, which if you can fill the bag with them, you can make a couple thousand cats pretty easily. Now we have a leather turtleneck. We're going to take that off. We're going to put on the rusty chain shirt. Now there's one more rusty chain shirt here that we have to find. It'll be up here, maybe. Unless I'm imagining things, maybe. I feel like the developers secretly update this game and don't tell anybody. Just small stuff. The inconvenience updates. I've heard if you take your backpack on and off, the spawn rate increases. Get out of here. I don't believe you. You know what does happen, though? You heal more quickly while sleeping. We have here. Armor plating sells for a ton. Steel bars. I kind of wish there were more steel bars here. Dang. And I really thought there was another set of chainmail. I was actually positive there was another set of chainmail. Okay. Now here's the real question. Do you head to AdMag to sell your gear, or do you head back to Squinn to sell your gear? Almost every time I've headed back to Squinn, I bump into a skin spider or something equally awful on the way. So we've still got room for some stuff. So let's take a look here. Iron plates. What are iron plates gonna sell for? Yes, you can. Stop. See there. I just did it. 135. I don't hate that. Does anything else here sell for more? Nah, we'll take it. We'll take it. There's some kind of nest between myself and here. I'm telling you, it's skin spiders and I'm dead. Or it's bone dogs and I'm dead. Oh, every single time I stand up from this game and leave, I die. GT in the chat. Hello, I picked this game up last week, and to my surprise, it's consumed my free time. I feel that. I feel that deep in here. I picked this game up the day it came out in early access, and since then, it's consumed my time. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. This is not the channel you come to if you want to learn how to play the game. It's the channel you come to if you want to see how the game should not be played. Speaking of the way the game should not be played, I'm going to put this on normal speed. We're going to throw up a seriously cinematic camera for our boy. And I will be right back. If he dies, he dies. covered in armor and also in peak ostrich position. It's a combat style. I was lost to time. Okay. Back to it. 5 times speed. Also, don't do this on your solo Ironman runs. Grim, if you haven't tried a solo Ironman, please do. And definitely pick the brain of some of the guys hanging out in the chat here, because there's quite a few other Kenshi solo Ironman players that have had crazier experiences than you're going to see here. And actually know what they're doing. There's that too. I'm fortunate enough that every once in a while in the comments, guys will share with me their solo Ironman stories or some ideas they have for their solo Ironman playthroughs. You can skim the comments on some of the other videos as well, and there's some pretty great ideas. I always ask at the end of every stream, but I guess I'll ask now to anybody hanging out and listening and catching the video later. But if you have any great ideas for a solo Ironman stream, or you've played a solo Ironman, I always like a theme to my solo Ironman games. This one, you know, the theming is a little loose, but it's fun. It's gonna be fun, and this guy's gonna play fast and loose. Zoltan. Every time I go to AdMag after the ruin, there's a nest of bone dogs just in the home stretch. Killed me 3 times before I decided never again. Right? That's kind of what I was saying. Like it's skin spiders or bone dogs, and there's not a lot of. You definitely have to pick your battles if you want your playthrough to last longer than a couple hours. That backpack though. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, the way that a backpack is represented on your character is coincides with torso size. So if you make a huge character, they get a huge backpack. The size of the large backpack is not fixed. It's based on character size. Fun fact. Kenshi fun fact of the day. You can make some pretty hilarious looking Kenshi characters by virtue of the size of their backpacks. Or in this case, the size and the width of the backpack. Come on. Oh, the hope factor. You're 100% right. The hope factor is what makes the solo Ironman. And there have been some insane moments where there is absolutely no way it should happen, but it does. So, and those are the most rewarding, right? Sebastian, I was playing Kenshi, but my PC got fried after 5 hours, so I'm watching some Kenshi before going back to Kenshi. Hell yeah, brother. I smoked 2 Kenshis before I smoked 2 Kenshis. I was just waiting for the armor shop to open. I don't really like buying armor from, well, anybody except the Armor King. But anything's an upgrade at this point. I kind of want to go this route, but the combat speed is what kills me. The combat speed is what kills me. Like, what's with the combat speed? Maybe we'll play a little... Those are too expensive. So we have good pants. We need good chest armor. Really, we have a terrible mask. 5, 26, 16. You know what? I say terrible mask, but that's not true, okay? This is a standard grade Tagelmusk that has 5, 26, 60 for its resistances. This one has 8, 20, and 90 for its resistances and has better stat modifiers like dust storms and gas, right? Sorry to hear your computer got fried, brother. I was there. I didn't stream for weeks. Then I bought some kind of pig of a computer with a tiny touchscreen on the front, and I've got a little fish swimming on it. And I mean, cards on the table, I don't know why I did that. The majority of games I play are not cutting edge. Although I would argue that Kenshi is cutting edge in terms of its gameplay and its scope and its vision. Okay, I'm gonna stop buttering up Kenshi now. You know what? Hold on. Let's stop and make a plan. Warley Piggerton is tired of being ridiculed. He's got 15 strength on account of carrying bodies and a ton of swords, just lugging swords, dragging them through the dirt. He is a Greenlander, so he can fit in the Holy Nation if we chose to go there. But where should we choose to train him? Where does he... who's he been ridiculed by? Has he been ridiculed by bandits? Has he been ridiculed by townsfolk? Holy Nation outlaws? If he grew up in and around the hub, I can say that it's probably been Hungry Bandits, Dust Bandits. Maybe Warpig's first undertaking might be to kind of bring the Dust King to justice. Garu, which reshade preset do I use? Okay, so I think I know the answer to this, but is there a button? Oh, you know what? I have a great idea. Those Dust Bandits? Perfect. We need more money. Is there a way I can show you? Can I hit like F12 or something without giving away critical personal information on YouTube? Like, yeah, let's find out. I don't want to... Hold on. We're just going to quick save. I'm going to hit F5. We're going to quick save, just in case I mess this up. Because I know one of these keys is like hot load. Ah, man, if people are good at clipping videos, you can say some pretty silly shit on the internet. Like hot load. That's solid. I love a good ring saber. We're taking it. Yeah, we're going a little loot crazy here. Loot crazy. Home key. All right, let's try. Hold up. Home. Now you're lying. It just zoomed me in. F11. It's F11. Okay, I don't see any critical PC information. If anybody does, let me know. But these, I believe, are the presets. And so this is completely unupdated, right? I should let you know that. This is completely unaltered. Does that help? I hope that helps. Okay, for anybody who cared about my reshade settings, there they were. I think you can pause even a live stream. Oh my god, have they already taken everybody? Oh, that katana? I do like a good katana. These don't sell for enough for me to bother picking them up, I don't think. I don't think they're worth the room. Long cleaver might be, though. So will that topper. Can't pick that up. A topper. Okay, we got it. We're good. Old Warley. He's really, so far, more a battlefield scavenger than anything else, but I think if you've got the long game in mind, scavenging early and often, build up your nest egg, you know? That's kind of my opinion on the matter. Build up your nest egg and always keep a crossbow handy. But I really, really like the idea of getting into ring saber, becoming a little saber guy. Actually, I'm keeping the tools on me. We're keeping the tools on us, okay? Because tools will get through any lock, right? They're going to get through any lock, regardless of lock-picking skill. It just takes 900 seconds or something, but that doesn't really matter with fast forward. And big for me, sometimes, even late game, you end up in things that you can't pick the lock on, so I always recommend a set of tools for your solo Ironman. Especially if you're headed to Fishtown. Or the Ashlands. Or the Foglands. Or anywhere people chain you to things. Okay. Kind of planning a route here. Thinking about a route. Definitely think Warley, wants to prove himself somehow. Maybe he doesn't care about proving himself. Maybe he just wants to do damage. He's not sneaky enough to be a thief just yet. Maybe we can go to the armor shack and then head out and take a beating or two without taking enough damage to die. Let's start with that in mind. Specialist grade, get out of here. There's something that's 15,000. That's the answer. It sucked to buy, but I think it's the right decision. Okay, let's take this whole group of gear here. Can we afford the legs? Can we get wild and afford the legs? Absolutely not. Even if we sell this? 705. 3, yep. Okay, if you know anything about me and Kenshi, I hate buying samurai armor. But we want this playthrough to go good. We want it to go good. And we're headed to the hub right now to fight hungry people. So we're setting ourselves up for success. If you wear heavy enough armor. Hungry bandits, generally speaking, can't do enough damage to kill you. They can do enough damage to knock you out repeatedly. And it's your job to skyrocket your toughness by forcing yourself to stand up in those dangerous situations. Okay, Zoltan. It says, can I ask, what is the 75 XP stand for at the top? What? The top of what? Okay, first test. Might die. Might die. $21! What hit me for 21? Okay, hold on. We're gonna go block. Sorry. 75 XP at the top of chat. Oh boy. You're asking tough questions now. I have no idea. No, I have no idea. There's moderators that are sometimes in the channel. Maybe they know. Okay. This is awesome. Look at that. We went from 2 to 14 toughness. We're going to play dead for a sec. He just ate my ration pack, that pizza chip. Give us a sec. Give us a sec. We're okay. We're okay. We just got to get these guys out of here. Don't hit sneak. Let them get out of range. Our toughness is 14. 2 to 14 in 17 seconds of getting beaten by hungry people. Hopefully they don't come back for more. We're gonna wait though. I don't wanna restart again. Truly. Okay, we're getting up. 21 toughness. So if they get too far away, you're not going to get that toughness bonus. Your toughness skyrockets when you're surrounded by enemies and you choose to stand up for some reason. Heal yourself, Warley. $21 toughness. That's what we came here for, okay? That's why we bought the ridiculously heavy armor. We don't want the heavy armor. And... cool thing, even though we were just blocking, we got up to 84% here on sabers, which is sweet. Once your toughness gets high enough, you can pretty confidently do this with huge groups of enemies. Beak things, you name it. Well, preferably not beak things. They're going to eat you. Preferably not things that are going to eat you. But most other NPC groups you can do it with. And just hold block. Put it on super fast speed. Like, ding, 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 ding. Just take those hits, and your toughness, and your defense, and your weapon skill will increase. Oh, dang. Wow, he's just one of the guys that I looted earlier. Okay, we didn't get anything from that, which is fine. We still have a bit of money. I'm going... how much is this? $100, okay. If I can hit that same group of hungry people again, we're going to do it. Because that's insane. That we went from 2 toughness to 21 in one single fight. If I can get up... ideally, we get up into the 30s and 40s for toughness, and then, despite our weapon skill being so low, we'll be able to start tackling some pretty serious opponents. And because it's a solo Ironman, you're almost always outnumbered. And I think I've got 3 or 5 times attack slots turned on, which means 3 or 5 people at a time can attack you. I might be getting invaded. Excuse me for a moment. Okay. False alarm. Nobody's breaking into my house. My dog lost his mind over a dirt bike. For some reason, I did not heal those injuries. Okay, we have nothing too important in the bag. We have a crossbow. We're not going to pull that out. We're not going to pull that out for a while. We're keeping the bag on us because it's a good looting bag. It is going to weigh us down. Nothing we can do about that. Not for the time being. Until we get the merchants. It's like an orange large trader's backpack. Okay, we're going to have to kill a vendor for it. I'm not proud of it. But it's a large backpack that's got stackable slots, and you can't beat it. It's the only backpack you're gonna need. Oh, Mark. Dust bandits, they're too scary at 21 toughness. Even for the Warpig. Does anybody hanging out know what the experience is at the top of the chat? Because I sure don't. Ice pack. On my current solo playthrough, I've managed to anger both the Holy Nation and the United Cities. Bast has been great for combat training. Most times, they're too busy to fight each other to gang up on me. Yeah! See? Those are the situations that you have to take advantage of. It's an assassin for the Thieves Guild. I wonder if that's a good... That's a stealth leg? A stealth leg or a scout leg? That might be a scout leg now that I'm thinking about it. Looks like a bent back paperclip. See that? This is sweet right here. I really like, I'm not sure you can do it with vanilla building. I think you can. There's a couple videos on YouTube that I've seen that make that claim anyways. But the fact that they utilize this Y-shaped building as part of the wall in the hub is just sweet. And it's near seamless. Like, that's awesome. I just wish you could attach... You could attach it in such a way that you could actually transition from the wall to the roof of the Y shape. Now, I think there's a mod you can get called Slopeless, or you can utilize the I think it's like the developer menu, whatever you want to call it, to move buildings. But I feel like something's tickling my smooth brain. I feel like you lose ownership of the building, if that makes sense, and then you know, because of that, you have to use the developer tool to even decorate the inside or anything. I could be mistaken. So the hope here is that we're going to find groups of hungry people. We're at 21 toughness on day 4. Not bad. Really not bad. I think we can do a little better. Dust boss, dust bandits, straight up skeleton dust bandit. That's between those two groups. That's got to be over 100 dust bandits. Are these at least hungry people? Hungry bandit, perfect. Okay, so this is what we want, right? Dust bandits are gonna hit us for too much damage just now. We're gonna come up to a time, however. Now, I think because our toughness is 21, we're going to fight and allow our sabers to go up a bit. Oh, man. It's like they're fighting Yoda. Like a new Yoda. One that's not great at fighting. There's no food, man. Slightly injured. Did he just stand up on his own? 28 toughness. Okay. Getting better. I can do this, right? See, that's the kind of positive encouragement you need. Let's consider that Warley has been ostracized for his entire life. We can all relate to bullying, and bullying is bullshit. It's what weak people do to make themselves feel good. And Warley is going to find all those weak people and bring them to sweet, sweet justice. Provided he doesn't get eaten by big things. I don't know why. People might point this out. I'm sure they will. That I just paid money for this bed when we know that the small shack has free beds of the same caliber of healing. A little more private, less guards around. But here we are. Now, what did you do to anger the holy nation in the United Cities, Ice Pack? I didn't want to. Okay, I thought you were going to just provide that information to me in the chat, but edge of my seat here. I mean, you could have started Holy Sword, and I think you start with negative 100 relation with both of those factions on that start. Hold on, that guy looked badass. So this is insane to me. I've never seen good guards in a hub, but Zan here with the robotic right arm is T2000. 59 attack, 47 defense. Strength is 31, negative 29. So that means that arm is shit. It's just shit. Oh no, it's because he's starving. Oh, okay. All his stats are brutal because he's starving, but he's got crazy high stats for a holy nation outlaw. Just the starvation is really selling him down the river. See, I understand the ninjas, right? But what's with the Holy Nation Outlaw Super Soldier? Olay. Let's try the backpack thing. Okay, honestly, I'm not crazy. Watch the life right now. Okay, like 66, 67, 68. I'm going to do the backpack thing. Put it on, take it off. Look at maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. Freeing slaves and killing a noble? Solid. Oh, yeah. Should see? So, I had a Holy Nation playthrough I had a Holy Nation playthrough. I posted on Reddit about it, I think, of all places. But I think it was before I was streaming. But he ended up... He was a Holy Nation, like, in top of the food chain, like, Phoenix's ball powderer. And he lost his arm. And the only way I could be combat effective, because I chose... the hacker class, obviously, was to get a robotic arm. And so I had to go to all these places, right? And strap on the old arm once I got into combat. And take it off when I got into Holy Nation territory. If you actually have it in your inventory and you're allied with them, they won't search you. So they'll never find it and attack you. And they don't care if you're missing a limb so long as you don't have a robotic one on. I guess if you started with rock bottom and ended up with no limbs, you'd have to just like kind of roll your way into town like a holy potato. The holy nugget. I was really hoping for more hungry bandits out this way. We'll head towards the stream. 28 toughness allows us to go down to negative 31. My issue is that if we get into a fight with dust bandits, odds are we fight their leader. And their leader, with whatever weapon he's using, can deal some serious damage, even through this standard grade samurai plate. Is that a dog chasing me? But yeah, skeleton arm, especially on a Greenlander, can be a pretty fun... I thought it was great that I had to remove a limb every time I was going back to report a mission complete. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait, do I not have a weapon? Did they take my weapon? Come on. So that's what happens when you have bandits loot the player turned on. Now we're gonna attempt martial arts. In heavy armor against multiple opponents. Just give me one punch. He just needs to dick punches. I mean, I really hope this plays out for us. We're gonna get toughness gains for sure here. We're at 28. Oh, see, best case scenario, the leg knockout. Because check this out. We're getting up right away, and we didn't gain any toughness whatsoever, so that wasn't worth it. Love it when a plan comes together. We're just giving it a sec. 29. I was really hoping for one more toughness. However, on day 4, we've gone from 2 toughness to 29, which is nothing to sneer at. Rebel base is closer, and their beds are free. I highly recommend playing with a character that has terrible posture. Training opportunity? Can I get him against a tree or something? Oh no! This is not what we wanted. Abort. Don't break my leg. Come on, do something. Throw a punch. A toucan. Oh, good dodge. Good dodge. Yep, getting close. Okay, close the distance. Close with the enemy. Achieve the dominant position. Finish the fight. Oh, man. I don't... Well, we gotta get up. 31 toughness? Yeah. Oh, he's coming back for more. Come back for more. You want some? Ugh. We're okay. We're okay. We're gonna have to sneak out of this. So I don't think you get any toughness if you try and stealth out of your injuries, you know? That's why I force him to get up repeatedly. The game doesn't think you're really tough if you slink away. Oh boy. This is the part of the game where we get eaten by dogs. I really like that we found a fog mask early, though. Warley just taking all the hits, poor guy. The only way past is through, you know? See, this is not great. I'm not sure he can walk. Oh, what? What? The slavers now, too. Come on. There is no way. Why did he whack me? Get out of here. Can I just go to bed? Can you guys just leave me alone? Samurai boots blue? Selling. I don't know how that dude got on the counter, but that's sweet. I also don't know why I can't talk to anybody. We might have broken the game. Okay, we need some food. Yeah, nice. Maybe some more food even. We have 282 cats, and this should be a free bed. Really surprised we survived that. We got any predictions? How Warley's gonna die? So Warley realizes now that he has a crippling lack of funds. He's got to find a way to deal with this, and quick. He heard about beak thing eggs. And maybe he's considering a get-rich-quick scheme that hopefully doesn't involve being eaten. He thinks on this as he rests and heals. Grim, you're like a Hallmark card. You're like a motivational book. No pain, no gain. Either get rich or die trying. Suffer and reward. That's good. That's good. That kind of motivation helps. You're totally right. Pessimism, how, not if. No. Experience, not pessimism. Opstorm, hey man, thanks for hanging out. Okay, we filled up. You know what? I really want to get into Holy Nation territory. The Warpig might become the Okran Pig. We haven't had a good Holy Nation playthrough in a while. They're hard. They are hard. It's hard to ally with the Holy Nation. It's difficult. Okay, alright, we're going for this guy. I wish I had a weapon, you know? A weapon would be sweet. You turn to thievery. A bit safer sometimes. Ooh, I don't hate that. If this guy knocks me out, they're gonna take me prisoner. Surprised they're not pissed. Oh, get out of here. There's two of them? I'm fighting two dudes in shackles? Imagine that. Just grab their shackles, right? Just, oh, I knocked him down. Get out of here. %0 chance I hit these guys. And because I'm not hitting them, my martial arts is not going to go up. Let's leave. Stack it is. I just need a weapon. Get out of here, homeless dudes in chains. Yeah, come on. Come to your friends. Excuse me, gentlemen? Yeah. Nothing? Nothing from the slave mongers? To get the escaped slaves? There's something going on here. They're in cahoots. Just knock that guy down so we can take him prisoner. Just gonna run it out. He can take it. So you can always do this too. Now, what we're gonna need to do is get a copy of the Holy Flame while we're here. Welcome, friend. Hello, chum. This backpack. This is the backpack of which I speak. Now, I will say that if you get this backpack and it turns out that it weighs 400 pounds, there's a chance that can happen. I don't specifically know which vendors spawn the good one, which is just a large backpack with the same negatives, but it's stackable as well. Up to 4, I think. But there's also another one that looks identical, just like this orange backpack here. And it weighs, I think, 400 kilograms. It'd be great for training strength, right? Carry somebody, carry a corpse, run them around the planet with a 400-pound bag. And you could run that guy to 100 strength. Okay, what do we got here? They took our weapon. I'm pissed. But he has the Holy Flame, which we're gonna need to keep on us while we're in town. In the neighborhood, as they say. I'm super pissed. I'm super pissed that he took my weapon. I really wanted to get involved with sabers. Do skeletons carry sabers? Dust bandits do. I need to rest. We need to rest. The beginning of the solo Ironman experience is always punctuated frequently by resting. As your toughness goes up, though, there's a lot less downtime between action and sleeping in a bed, preferably with a rotating camera. Chest. We're gonna sprint up towards Blister Hill, and regardless of whether or not I decide to join the Holy Nation, I'm gonna try and coerce some Holy Nationers into groups of skeletons because they have really good weapons for this stage of the game. Obviously, our man Warley bought the Holy Flame. He's read it. He understands all of these people hate skeletons. He heard rumors that there were skeletons in Wend. That they remained hidden in the arm of Okran. Knowing these people hated them so much, Warley decided to head north of Blister Hill to go check out Wend. Nice. The one time I tried to run to Mongrel, my whole squad was beaten, tied up, and eaten. I don't like that place. Yeah. No, I wouldn't either. Oh, get out of here. Oh, delivering. That's fine. Be cool. Okay, you know what's really awesome? You don't have to worry about food while running through the Holy Nation as a Green Leader. If your character goes below a certain hunger level, and you run into a paladin patrol, they're gonna feed you. They give you a ration pack, right? Like the most expensive version of food in this game. Sultan. I stole one in Mongrel and it turned out to be 100 kg. Next thing I know, I'm bleeding out of the ground, couldn't run 5 feet. Yeah. Sometimes you get the heavy backpack. Which sucks. Pretty funny, though. Okay, we're not doing too badly. I don't really care about dodge or martial arts right now. I really wish we had a weapon for the past, half an hour. But we don't have any money. We don't have any money. We don't have any way to make money, necessarily, because we don't have a weapon. So my plan is to lead kind of rogue, errant groups of skeletons into Holy Nation patrols and loot them. And then sell their weapons so we can be rich. Go get incredible armor from the Armor King. And really kick this into high gear. As high gear as Kenshi gets, There we go. We're just gonna follow him. If you're hanging out and you've got your own solo Ironman on the go, like Ice Pack in the chat, I'd love to hear about it. Whatever's going on, anything crazy that's happened. If you're actually doing an Ironman. I know when I started doing this, so the first time I did this, it kind of happened by accident. It wasn't intentional. Played this way. I had a character, and I had decided to come up with a whole narrative surrounding that character. And it was the craziest. This guy's pretty tame by comparison. For example, like I ran into the Foglands early. It was crazy, but he survived everything for some reason. Luck, again and again and again. He was put up on the Fogmen posts, and I would pick the lock, and with barely any life, just swing out an attack and hope. And my arms are almost all gone, and somehow he survived. Okay, and so those kind of scenarios just kept on repeating themselves, and I thought, once I got to a point, he died. I made it through the swamp, all the blood spiders, everything. He wasn't too high a skill, right? He was only in maybe the 50s, 60s, which is awesome for Kenshi. But eventually he died. And I considered, like, I'll just load again and avoid that fight or whatever. But for whatever reason, I was pretty content with the way that the character came to an end. And as a result of that, I started playing the game exclusively like that. These guys are not headed the direction we need them to be. Good walk, though. Good walk. And because I had so much fun playing the game, kind of with that thought in the back of my mind, like I'm probably gonna end this game when this guy dies. Because I enjoyed it so much and the stakes seemed so much higher, it made me think a lot about plans of attack before I did certain things. And yeah, really ever since then, that's the only way I've played Kenshi is solo Ironman. I mean, I've done a couple... oh, here we go. Huge! Oh, wait, are these just mercenaries? Damn it. I thought they were skeletons. I thought that was an entire group of skeletons. They'll be here. They'll find their way here eventually. Air Vanguard. Do we think these guys can take on the, you know what? If they can't take them on, they can certainly give them what for, and then maybe the skeletons will kill all the pack beasts and we can loot that. Ideal situation. Come on, Warley. Don't let us down. I really hope he can outrun these guys. Let's ditch all the encumbrance. Encumbrance 0. That guy have a crossbow? Okay, thank goodness. No. Don't hit me. Yeah, we gotta get a 2 times speed here. We gotta zoom in. We gotta get a good feel for what's happening. Now, we're gonna make our way back to Blister Hill. Come on. I'm John Connor, leader of the human resistance. His name is John Connor. Come on. Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. We're into dangerous territory here. We're getting awfully close. Come on, keep up. Oh, yes. That's a river raptor, but these are all holy nation, dude. Get out of here. Come back. Skeleton coming back. Oh, no. No, 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 no. They got a piece. What? Stop him. Okay. No way. Get away from me. Come on, Holy Nationers. Let's do this. You have a bigger threat than river raptors. I don't know what's happening. My game's exploding. Seriously. Back towards the city. Ouch. Oh, that's a lot of hits. Come on, guys. Focus. 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 Focus on a real threat, please. Grim Slave start. Honestly, it's my favorite start. It's my favorite load in. For sure. For sure it is. You just pick your shackles about 32 times and then carry those around and let it put you on autopilot. Did they not fight the skeletons at all? No, they have to. Look at them all. They're right there. What's happening? Are they all running at me? Oh my god, they are. Retreat! Okay, paladin guys. There's no way those skeletons get up here, right? These fight each other? Oh, thank goodness. Hey, we're all right. Destroy. Oh, we're just hanging on the sidelines. Gonna let this play out a bit. There we go. Batai. Mark III foreign saber. Skeleton repair kits sell for a ton. I'll take that gi. Why not? He has no bounty. We're not going to grab him. I kind of want to try and get in some saber fighting. This guy's got a bounty of 2k. We should pick him up. Man, toppers have always been so cool. Paladingus? What? I told you there were mods in the channel. Wait a sec. That is... I'm really confused about what's happening right now. Why does Aramid have an inventory that looks like this? Oh, he's still alive somehow. I'm gonna die unless I can hit him in the head. Wish me luck. Mark 1, whatever, that sells for a ton. Putting this on. We're putting this on. We're putting this on so we maybe don't die. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Does this sell for a lot? No. Mark 3, another Mark 3 saber, 6,900? I'll take it. We'll take it. How's about this? Shoddy, why do they all wear just the worst armor? I don't know where all the skeletons went, but... Looking for black blood here. We already got Batai. Did we get Soto? Oh, I think we looted him, but we didn't pick him up. Let's pick him up. Pick up. Because now we can get some money for his bounty. Or we can turn him in and try and become besties with the Holy Nation, which is still not high on my list. I think it's a valid play. The superior low center of gravity fighting style. Yeah. Yeah, no way. Short dudes suck at the gym, especially for workouts like deadlifts. Ugh. You're like, I'm strong. Then some guy who's 4'11" just deadlifts, the gym. I always knew dwarves were strong. Like Warley. Oh, wait. We need to turn him into an Inquisitor. Oh, no. Come. Don't leave. See? Playing on 5 times speed can get pretty confusing sometimes. Hey, man. Take them, brother. It's my pleasure to serve Okrin. Yeah, for sure. Yes, holy brother. Okay. Now, how did that do for our faction status? I think it only brings it up by 5. We'll take 5. What do we need? We need to turn in 1 million skeletons to become allies. I think it's 80 you need to be considered an ally. I mean, if we get 80, that'd be sweet. Which one of these weapons are we going to use? I like the idea of using... I like the idea of using a plank. Our strength is nowhere near high enough, but it would skyrocket trying to fumble around with that thing. I also like the idea a lot of using a saber. Sabers are badass. Your strength doesn't go up very much with sabers, but your dexterity flies up. That's a tough decision. It's a tough decision. We'll figure it out as we go. Warley here needs to get into a bar. He needs to get some food. We turned in our first bounty, except we turned it in for faction status. I don't think you get the same amount if you also ask for the money, which is why I didn't ask for the money. It says I can sell these here. I hope he doesn't call the guards. We're gonna sell one of these saber. Oh, we can't afford the saber. Dang. We definitely need some food. A little bit of a bandage. He didn't care. I feel like there was an iteration of Kenshi that I played, and I might be conflating memories here with a mod, but where if you sold skeleton repair kits in the Holy Nation, they called the guards. Now that doesn't seem to be the case, so. He can't afford that either. All right, 5,500. We can sell the topper. We have 8,500 cats. Getting there. Swing by this tavern. I don't think taverns have as much money as weapon shops, armor shops, things like that. I'm pretty sure that weapon and armor shops cap out at 25,000. Hold on. We're gonna have to put Warley to bed here. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. Zoltan, the barman is an undercover skeleton agent. You might be right about that. Yeah, he's just reclaiming their stuff. Yeah, my daughter fell and bonked her head. That's something you have to address. Right then and there. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that. For sure, he can afford that. He can also afford the plank. Okay, I really want the strength gains from using the plank. Yeah. We're gonna find a place to sell the plank. We're keeping it. We're keeping it. $16,700. So we could. I might try to bring the next skeleton in with a bounty. Might try to bring in another skeleton in here. We've got a good weapon though. I might just kind of want to get out into the world. Now we're gonna try and bring in one more skeleton. That's kind of gonna be the goal here. This could be the start to a really great Holy Nation playthrough. I mean, maybe it's the first place that Warley hasn't been ridiculed because he's a devout Ochre Knight, or, you know, maybe they don't care about appearance, just devotion. Whatever reason. Maybe the Warpig sides with the Holy Nation. About 9 times out of 10 that I say I'm going to do that with a character, I find a way to mess it up by accidentally attacking a Holy Nation guard or ignoring them or something. So, don't hold me to that. Warley could go either way. You guys crossing the bridge, or? Heck yeah, let's just follow them. Just quads of steel, though. Why are we running? Oh, yeah. Wait, we don't have more Holy Nationers anywhere? Come on, guys. Come on out of the woodwork. Oh, yeah, one skeleton down. Thin. Whoa. Hold on. 158 and 30. 158 and 18? Blood loss is higher, but who cares about the ring saber? Oh man, he's coming at me. We're gonna die. I thought I got rid of that. It's okay. We'll be okay. Oh, I'm bleeding a lot. It might not be okay. Oh, they got all the Holy Nation dudes? We're done for. Come on. Sweet training opportunity. Oh, man. Yeah, been there, brother. Been there. I think we're okay. I'm bleeding inside my chest. Oh, nice. Holy Nation reinforcements. Ooh, not great. .34 toughness. Not bad. Day 7. Oh, nice. That means these guys are going to have bounties. Oh, skeleton reinforcements. Maybe I should hide. High paladins are pretty scary, though. This guy's name is Jafar. Oh, no, no. No, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, robot friends. I'm just gonna loot your homies while you're beating me to death. In the event I survive this, which I'm not holding out hope, we will be rich. Right? Warpig prioritizes loot over life. His legs are pretty good. His chest is a little beat up. But his legs are pretty good. Did I get this guy? I did. Why do their coats have to suck? I'm being chased by a lead and Eon. Oh, man. Now, we have a ton of skeletons and one single paladin. He's not going to put on for his team. We've got reinforcements this way, though. Help me, Holy Nation friends. Oh, God. We could cache the bag and run it out. Okay, game plan. Cashing the bag and running it out. Our legs are still good. I don't think the chest will affect us that much. There's gotta be a, come on, let me just. What else can we throw in there? We're still gonna be heavy. There's no way we can outrun them. I gotta keep the head thing on. We can't. Actually, I really have to keep the chest thing on. Let's see what this does. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna die. Don't die. Don't die. Ugh. We're okay. We're okay. Oh yeah, they spawn with a myriad of weaponry, as you can see. All usually in the Mark 1 to 3 range, but yeah, I would say that's where they rest, is the Mark 1 to 3 range. So I mean, just beneath edge weapons, right? Like, that's pretty stellar for starting gear, that you can lead skeletons into Holy Nation patrols. You don't even have to lead them, right? They're doing this on their own. Can't believe we're alive. Lucky. Just got this backpack with 3,700 pounds of weaponry in it. Okay. I saw a weapon over on this guy. We're gonna grab that. Nope, don't touch. See, and that's the kind of stuff. That's how it happens. That's how I end up ruining a really fortunate playthrough. Is by I can't carry anyone with this arm. Sort it out, my man. Sort it out. Okay, let's go. Splint him. Damn it. Whoa! Come on! Oh, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We're okay. That was almost it, though. I don't know what's going on with his leg. It is in there. I think we're gonna have to get out of here. Oh, you know what? Maybe beneficial. The arm might heal. This guy's crazy. He is helping his homie. I'm gonna pick that guy up, though. Unless you can chop me in the head from the ground, which you might be able to. Oh, dang. Don't hurt me. We're just gonna sit here and play dead. One more head chop, and this playthrough is over. Heal up and keep moving. Oh, actually, we're within the range of the arm. Oh, not great. Not great. Should have just run. Should have just run. Let's run. Let's just leave. I'm dead. Why are they waiting? Stop waiting. Gotta be a paladin. Yeah, it is. You might be able to take them both. The hacker against the skeletons is insane. And paladins have pretty insane skills, too. Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna destroy them. Which means that we're gonna have to loot them. I don't think we can take anything else, really. You know what? We'll get rid of some of these lower ones. Grab that. Dang, neither of them had bounties, which is unfortunate. Another falling sun, though? Are you kidding me? These things sell for a ton of money. Just everything sells for a ton of money. Oh, okay, I thought they were still fighting skeletons up here. I was like, what that damn. But no, these are just hungry bandits. All right. I mean, pretty successful. We're not coming back with a robot, but we're coming back with 7, 13, 17, 24. A lot of money. I was going to try to give an exact number at cats, but math is hard. Let's find a bar, and we're going to call it there. That's been a solid 2 hours plus. Pretty well accomplished what we set out to. Got some pretty crazy high toughness, decent strength, absolutely no combat skills whatsoever. But after we find the vendors, we run around town during the day to sell all of this gear. We're going to be rich, right? You can't even afford that amount right there. We have 21,000, and between all these weapons, if these sell for 6, 6, 12, 18,000 more between just the planks. 7,000 there. On and on the list goes. I think we're going to be all right here. So if we can max out his cash, the next stop is going to be the Armor King. We're going to get the best gear that we want. Not that we, you know, not the meta gear. We're not just going to grab Masterwork Samurai Armor and go out and cheese toughness training. I don't think Samurai Armor is going to be the way to go here for this guy. Even though it's the best in the game. But we'll have enough money to do that. Head to the Armor King and really, really equip this guy. And then send him off to get the weapons that he wants. And needs, you know, Edge 1, Edge 2 versions. Anyways. We're going to call it there. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. If you thought about something that you forgot to mention in chat, throw it in a comment after the stream. I try to answer all of them. And I hope to see everybody back for the next one. Take it easy.